I'm Alicia Korobka, and this is SEO in 2023. Hi.
Hi, Alicia. What's your number one SEO tip for 2023?
I have a tip which might be similarly basic. Before I was asked to prepare the tip, there was a question, how do you measure if it's successful or not? I do hope you won't be able to measure if it was successful or not. However, it will make you prepared. So my tip is to prepare for the worst, but hope for the better. And to do that properly, you'll need to make a backup, to write a workflow, and to prepare reporting. So lately, for example, we've seen lots of things happening, pandemics, we've seen natural disasters, some SEOs had their personal circumstances. Now we are swift forward into recession, and we might expect that the next year might be very bad for businesses in many terms, and for some SEOs as well. We see people getting laid off, lots of them, and that may continue, and the trend may become even worse. So the best way to get prepared for anything that might happen to you is to make a backup. That is physical backup and possibly cloud storage.
Can I just dive into backups just for a quick second, just before we get back into workflow? So what specifically should you back up, and why do you recommend taking a physical backup as well as cloud backup?
Because some companies may stop working with you, some companies may get burned, their servers may get burned and you don't have any access to that, or their servers might be in the country which experiences some difficulties and you just lose access to them. But I've also found out that people are storing their backups along with their files on the same server. So whatever happens to their files happens to their backup and they cannot use it.
Right.
Just that is another thing that you should not do. Physical backup, you just, when anything happens to you, you just grab the disk or whatever it is and you just go with that.
And just to clarify, what do you mean by backup? What data specifically should you include in the backup?
All your documents, absolutely each one of them.
So the website are you talking about? Are you talking about your visit data?
I'm talking about websites, I'm talking about those SQL tables, I'm talking about all your documents, passwords, and all the data entries, because most of SEOs, they have lots of accounts out there, which they do remember. They are somewhere in their Chrome tab where they paste in the password, and they don't even sometimes remember the names of the tools they are using because they are all programmed into their Chrome or elsewhere. So you should have these stored exactly independently, because you will forget about them, I may assure you. You also should have this backup data about all of your domains, all about your links, which you need to, after some times you will need to pay for them. And sometimes you don't get these notifications that it's going to expire or something like that, and you just lose access to your website, you lose domains, you lose backlinks, you lose lots of data. So that should be also the part of your backup.
Alicia Korobka is the founder and SEO lead at Fagella, and you can find her over at fagella.com. Alicia, thanks so much for being part of SEO in 2023.